Hello. Um, you can hear nature, you can hear the river, the creek, the beautiful, wonderful environment that we live in, the white cockatoos. So today I'm talking about the cycles of spiritual growth. So this isn't about what you go through personally, but this is or any specific thing like shadow work or inner child. This is nothing to do with that or the physical body, or what it is the cycle in ourselves and in society about how we actually evolve through time. So in no particular order, what happens is we will come together and we'll have like-minded people, we'll meet in people's houses or we'll meet in communities and we'll all have something in common. We'll share energies, we'll share ideas, we'll share spiritual growth together, and we'll feel as part of a community. Now these are, in people's houses or in people's yurts or in people's land. And then what happens is the group can grow in confidence or in numbers or in energy, and there is a need and an ability and a facilitation for this to turn into a larger project. So you may see more events or workshops or more shops, crystal shops, healing shops, wellbeing centres pop up and offer these services on a larger scale to people who are not part of that community. They invite them in to join these communities. They invite them in to share, and so everyone benefits and the vibration rises. And then what happens is, this is a large scale energetic shift, is then it looks like it shuts down, it looks like it's gone, it looks like it's no longer there, but perhaps these events die out, or there's less numbers, or there's not so much need for them. But what's happened is these people have integrated this energy, and then they've gone back into another stage, a third stage, which is silent time, if you like, or retreat, or integration, or assimilation of what they've learned. So in this stage is they're very at home, they're very alone, they're very careful with where they share their energy, careful with who they share their energy and how they learn. So they're really taking on board what's been given to them. So there's three parts. One is that we have alone time, that we're doing on alone. It maybe feels lonely, and we're doing a lot of research and reading and being careful where we spend our energy. The second stage is that then we start to find like-minded people in our local area or online, often in our local area, and we come together and we share ideas and we share healings and drumming circles or whatever it may be, and then this gains momentum. And then the third part is that we open it up into a wider audience. So at this point there's many more people involved. It lasts for however long, weeks, months, years, decades, and then it looks like it dies off. But it changes form, and then there'll be less physical to see, and then it goes back into the cycle again of going back into the one. Because what's happening is the people are actually evolving. They're not going back in time, but they're actually moving to the next level or the next step or the next integration, and they're listening into it and saying, okay, well, how is this for me, and what is it serving me, and how do I feel about it? And then when they have that down, then they move into the second phase, which is finding like-minded people, and then they realize that there's more of them than they actually thought, or they learn things, or they have what they believe and what they understand and how they feel not only validated but reciprocated and amplified. And then they share this on a wider scale with the shops and the events and the venues and things, and then it moves around again. So this goes, it goes round and round and round and round. It doesn't go up and then down, up and then down. It just spirals, and we keep learning more. So we're alone, and then we have a community, and then we offer it to the larger community. And that's why you'll sometimes find a big flux of organic farms or organic markets or projects or alternative medicine, holistic health and naturopaths. And then it kind of dies down for a while as everyone's doing their own private thing. And then they're learning new skills, or they're finding that they want to specialise, or they're finding that this doesn't work for them and they've changed, or their needs have changed. And then they start to offer it to other people and find other people that it sits with. And then they come back into the larger scale again. Okay, so this is the life cycle of spiritual, I wouldn't even call it spiritual growth, but just I find that this is spiritual cycles. So if you're in any of them, it's not right, it's not wrong, it's not falling behind, it's not connecting. These are just what happens as we grow. We need to experience and then integrate and then share or serve. It's serving. We experience for ourselves, we integrate it, and then we share it with other people, and then we really bring it into the wider community. And these are the cycles of growth that we can go through, and also the cycles of consciousness that other people are going through as well. We do need to share it to help other people, to help the consciousness of the planet. There is so much midges here, you wouldn't believe. Midges everywhere. I'm just next to the creek, that's why. So don't be shy of these cycles, and also feel comfortable in whichever phase of these cycles that you're in, and be aware that at any stage you're serving, you're helping, you're raising your consciousness, you're doing the work, and when the time comes, the right people will appear, and you'll connect, and you'll meet around for coffee, or you'll start some new group, a new community, or new projects, and then you'll be able to share it with more people who can connect as well. So please enjoy the journey, and I hope that helps, and keep doing what you're doing and trust the process. Thank you, bye-bye.